Welcome to NBA basketball. This is 2K Sports bringing it to you live. Welcome to Wednesday night here in the NBA. It's the Los Angeles Lakers going up against the Brooklyn Nets. And that's all for now. Time to hand it over to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. I'll be back with more at halftime.
The Statue of Liberty beckoning brightly, a landmark feature here in New York City. Coming to you live on 2K Sports, this is the NBA. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan alongside my broadcast partner Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg. It's great to have you with us. The starting fives for our game, here are tonight's.
Unique and special, whether on the high post or low post, he does an excellent job finding his teammates for hoops. Miami and LeBron, but from the start, it just never was a cohesive group, and it really had one of the most disappointing seasons.
And Hill with the block. And it's the Lakers on the break. Kobe's got the ball, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
And he breaks out the tomahawk. No soft finish there. Pure.
Yeah, the expectations were so high, Kevin, but injury issues cost them all season long. Nash, Howard, Powell, and of course Kobe with the Achilles at the end.
He's coming off a 10-point game against the Wizards in Washington.
Yeah, no question. You look at his assist totals. I mean, they tell you what a nice job he was doing. Really good.
And this is the first season matchup for them against the Lakers team.
0-2 in the season series last year, so this is an opponent. That the more they'll have these guys on the ropes.
You know, it was last year, not too many people had the guts to say whether or not the Lakers would or would not make the playoffs after.
Johnson outside. Back to Williams. Wide open look. The shot's good on the injuries. I mean, he almost willed them to get in, and then they finished seventh.
Yeah, and then they got swept in the first round by the Spurs. So tough. But that didn't carry over into the postseason when they were swept by the Lakers in the first round.
I think going back to D'Antoni and the Lakers, that Howard and Gasol were made.
Steve Nash and his role in the offense, but I think they neglected how that would affect the seven-footers. Didn't do a really good job of incorporating those guys. And
it's going to be interesting to see the transition. Kid, obviously great basketball IQ, so well respected as a person in the league.
And Nick Young is subbed in for Steven Jackson. And Williams backs in. Oh, yes, the turn. He dishes it to Williams. Second shot opportunity, and it's Evans. The pass to Young. Young off a pick from Hill. Young dishes to Jamison. Hits the three-point. Now Farmo. Dishes to Young. Lets the three fly. And he kicks it to Kirilenko. The feather touch.
Yeah, all those injuries. He missed 18 games last year, but with his defense and his versatility, he helped keep that team afloat.
Took him against Evans. Pass to Young. Fires the three. But they'll get another chance. Hill. And that one goes in.
Tune in Friday, November 30th. The Houston Rockets go up against Tim Duncan and the San Antonio Spurs. Do not miss it.
Great offensive movement.
you know, offensively last season, guys, the Lakers just never seemed to be able to get out of their own way. I mean, they had the worst turnover ratio.
Reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Mirza Teletovic. Tie shot.
Howard, because the Lakers also led the league in free throw attempts. So Howard was getting hacked. He really couldn't get it going. He made about half his free throws.
Clock at 6. Hill passes to Johnson. From deep. And that one's good. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.
KG.
The Lakers last season, they made it only 5 games before firing Mike Brown. Then they decided to go in a new direction.
And there's the pass to Farmo. From deep three-point range. From the out. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Outside for Jackson.
It's going to be a parade
Yeah, we've already seen 3 in a row from out there.
Johnson goes in. Blatche, Hickson covering. Johnson, the 9-foot shot, and it's sent back by Meeks.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics.
Feeds it to Johnson. The basket is good off.
Committing $80 million over 4 years, but you know, last season his lowest point output in over a decade. A down season's out to me. This is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create good shots.
Head coach of the Nets with no coaching experience. Certainly there's some apprehension about how he'll do. But one thing we are certain of, he knows.
Los Angeles leading by 18. Jackson with it, and it's Johnson picking him up. Jackson dishes to Gasol. Outside Jackson. On the wing, Hill. Hill gets a screen from Hickson. Again. Outside Hill. He kicks it to Kobe. Releases. Good. The assist against Williams. Sinks that one from here we go. Kirilenko kicks to Williams. From 11 feet away. And as we welcome you back, we begin our second half. So far, not a tightly right side, Williams. Count that one.
Really what stands out to me, this is a team that does such a good job of finding open looks. They're unselfish. They work offensively to create.
Just to Pierce. Johnson outside. Left side, Williams. That's in there. Just out. And back to that comment from Williams about being a system player. I know he expressed some difficulty going from the flex offense, Clark, that they run. You taking a change here. Jamison's checked in. It's Pierce with the drive. And he was fouled. Pierce.
You know, you look at Paul Pierce and his body doesn't speak strength because he doesn't have a ton of definition, but you watch him finish against bigger.
Garnett with the screen for Williams. And it goes.
For a spin every now and then.
Goes up from the top of the key. With the clock winding down. He passes to Evans. Working on Jamison. Fader on the way. Now here's Kobe. He's covered closely. Here's Sacre. And that's Johnson against Hill. Looking to get it going. Good on the shot. Johnson with it. 12 points for him. Anderson kicks to Evans. Baseline jumper. And it's in. Young from outside. The shot no good. And Brooklyn will come the other way. It's stolen by 4 on the shot clock. Jacks up a 3. And the basket to Kobe. It's back to Hill. Kicks it to Young. Fires from deep. Good, the assist.
Been a good run for him from downtown.
And you go back to his shooting percentage just for a minute here, Steve. I mean,
back to Terry. Outside Kirilenko. Blatche inside. And it's good. 1:16 left in the third quarter of the game. Nick Young on the wing. There's the triple. It's good. He's against Hill. The 9-foot shot. And off the...
Tune in next Sunday, December 1st. The Charlotte Bobcats take on LeBron James and the Miami Heat. An Eastern Conference showdown. Be there.
Jet, Jason Terry. Watch out there with Andre Kirilenko. And it's Johnson in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. He used that. Now Williams. Terry outside. Kicks it out to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. Gets it back to Hill. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jamison. From deep. Gets it to go. Jackson. Lakers leading by 15. Jamison with a screen for Kobe. Takes it into the... Working on Williams. With the floater. Nice. Taken away by Karolinko. In transition. Here come the Nets. And it's Darren Williams with the finish.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal. All the shot clock at 5. Here's Kobe. They get it back. Hickson, the basket deck. He saw that go viral.
Well, in general, it seems that any great play or giant blooper gets sent around immediately. Everybody gets to see those blunders.
Clark, as if these teams and coaches and personnel people didn't have enough to worry about. Now they got the social media world to tangle with, too.
That's a heck of a combination. Pretty pass and an angry punch.
I would call it an irate finish, even.
Williams, that's a two-pointer. Another one. The Nets have gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Johnson goes in. That's good. Outside Hill. Now the pass to Jamison. Good, and it's Hill.
Got to stay attached to him.
Johnson with it. Steven Jackson covering. Williams inside the line. Feeds it to Jamison. 4 on the clock. And another basket there, their own miss. LA's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Again, though, was 24 points. Hill kicks to Hickson. The finger roll. Blatche's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And it's Williams by 20. Outside Williams. Launches it. And that is good. With it. Gasol covering. Johnson, the pass to Pierce. Back to Johnson. Takes a 3. And the shot is good. And Pierce backs in. Johnson. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Garnett. Gets it
In the right direction.
Yeah, I think they're doing all they can do. Playing tough D, getting stopped, and then taking good care of the basketball at the other end.
Gets it to go. And 101 left in the fourth. And Williams, here we go. Here's Blatche. Banked in off the glass. Jackson setting the pick here for Kobe. Makes the lead pass. And finish outside. And the rebound goes to Pau Gasol.
He's got a nice touch on that shot normally, but good defense there clogging the lane.
Outside, Kobe. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. And this one was such a lopsided victory.
They never let up. They were full throttle from the start.
Thanks for tuning in to the end.